And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 2 of Beyond the Horizon. What the hell?
Get the fuck out of here! Come on, Kay. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, get the fuck in the chair. Get in the chair. Get in the damn chair. Get the fuck down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. You want to talk some mad crap now, don't you? You want to talk some crap on commentary, huh? You don't think I fight you?
Whoa! What is going on? Wait a minute. What is going on, G?
This little piece of crap was talking crap. You heard it on commentary. You heard it.
I'll continue.
Phone vote for Sean Parker over me. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. You're gonna sit in that chair, or I'm gonna knock your teeth out of your fucking face. Understand?
Okay.
You're gonna ask me some questions now, sir.
Okay.
Keep whining. I love that. I love that. Don't make me get the hot soup again, you dumb bitch. Now,
Okay.
you're gonna sit on my match next week, and you're gonna ask me some questions about my match this week. If you refuse, or if I feel you're getting too snarky, I will send you to the hospital. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, Travis. You can continue your intro.
Oh no, you're fine. I'm just enjoying some popcorn right now. This is actually kind of entertaining.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up!
You keep talking crap. See what's gonna happen. See what's gonna happen. Travis, go get my chair. Go get a chair. Travis, go get a damn chair. I'm gonna need it after this shit.
Wait, a chair?
Okay.
A chair for what?
You won't want to know. I can tell you, Mr. K might not be at the next show.
Okay, Psycho G. I'll ask you questions. Damn.
Okay, let's go.
All right, first question. Why are you such a asshole?
You wanna know why I'm such an asshole? Why are you a piece of crap who's about to go to the hospital?
Why do you take the tires off my car?
You shut up!
I was trying to leave.
What I just say?
Whoa! Calm down, G. Just
What did
calm
I
down.
just say? Ask me questions about this week, my match against Sean Parker this week, and my match next week. Go.
Okay. First up, after your victory this week against Sean Parker, how do you feel going into next week?
I just sticking blood on my hands. You know that? I got your blood in. I got your hair and blood in my hands. You know that? Oh, your face is not looking too good. You should probably go to the hospital after this, man. I'm just saying.
I just asked you
Well, I'm about to answer. I'm checking up on you. You look hurt. Did somebody hurt you? Anyways, my thing is
fucking question.
Parker, I'm answering your stupid question. Now, I will say this. Sean Parker, you put on a fight. But at the end of the day, you couldn't beat me. I showed why I deserve to be the #1 contender for the high-speed title. I'm not very happy that I can't compete for it. I'm not very happy I can't go into that open challenge. I'm very upset about that. I'm very upset that I have to go fucking fight Oasis Space and Rob Kanan on his fucking debut. I'm very upset about that. I could be in a title match next week, but no, gotta fight Rob Kanan. Fucking whatever. All right, next question.
All right, the next question is actually a follow-up to that. First off, I was going to ask you, how do you feel about fighting Rob Kanan? But since you already made your feelings known, what is your strategy going into facing Rob Kanan next week?
That's going to be the same strategy that you saw in WTX, since you like to bring that stuff up. It's going to be the same strategy that I've always had. I'm going to drive my skull into his chest, and I'm going to lead the victor. Hell, I might even choke him out. Who knows? At the end of the day, I know I'm walking away victorious, and I will have a shot at the high-speed championship very soon. Okay, so, anything else?
Well,
am I forgetting anything?
Okay, well, one last question.
Here. Do you want to ask him any questions? Is he being stupid? You want to ask him any questions? Has he offended you in any way? Shut up. This isn't about you.
I haven't.
Shut up. This isn't about you. I'm asking Travis. Has he hurt you? Has he done anything to you?
Well, I actually have a question for you, G. And that's regarding the high speed championship. Obviously, it was announced earlier this week that J Mamba will be defending that high speed championship at the New Frontier in an open challenge Now, obviously, you won't be eligible to accept that challenge due to you
Which I
already
think
being
is
booked at
stupid.
the New Frontier. You're already
Which I
facing
think
Rob
is
Kamen.
stupid.
I
I think it's
understand.
stupid.
I understand, but they don't like the booking team. They don't want to double book. They want to make sure that people get opportunities.
Whatever. You know what? That's fine.
But
Leave, please.
That's fine.
how?
No, you're gonna stay in the chair.
But regardless of that, how are you feeling about the Open Challenge? Do you think whoever Mamba has, do you think he could possibly be able to retain the championship?
He's the champion, isn't he? Why would I go vote against the champion? I may not like Jay Mamba. I may don't want to take his championship and make it my own. But he's the first high-speed champion. Why would I vote against Jay Mamba? I have no reason to. He's not giving me an actual reason to vote against him in a match yet. So I'm going to go Jay Mamba's going to retain. Because, yeah, you don't know who's coming out. It could be anybody on the roster. Hell, they could not even be signed to the company. We won't know. Nobody knows. Hell, it could be Mr. K over here. But I highly doubt that. But my thing is this. Nobody knows who he's going against, and not even him. Shut up. Don't cry. Don't cry. I will take you to the hospital when we are done. Now, hold on. I need to get some soup. Okay.
No, not the soup.
Well,
It's okay. Just let it happen. Just let it happen.
No.
Okay, all right. I think we should probably move on to our next person.
Well, who's here?
It's actually your opponent for next week, Rob Kamen.
Alrighty.
Well,
Well, he's
oh,
probably-
this
there
should
he
be
is.
fun.
Oh, he's
how are
probably
you- how are you
questioning
today,
Wayne
Rob?
Or really doesn't care.
Mr. Kamen, help me!
I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you.
Shut up.
G, back off.
What you gonna do?
Back off.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, Rob? What are
Okay.
you gonna do?
All right. Okay, guys.
You
Just
need to
calm
be
down.
more worried about security than me, but I'm just here to answer questions. All right? Is that cool with you, G? Is that cool with you,
yeah,
Gerald?
Pretty much. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, well, we got some. Well, we got some security on standby right now, just in case anything gets a little too hectic. I'm surprised they didn't help out. Surprised they didn't help out Mr. K, but then
All right,
again, he
someone
has
can
been a
take
bit of
Mr.
an
K.
asshole
Yeah,
towards
we don't
Right
security.
need him.
beside you.
He can
Right
leave
beside
now.
you.
He can-
Relax.
Okay, all right.
Breathe.
All right,
Breathe.
just calm down. Let's just calm down. Okay, but either way, Rob. Obviously, tonight you weren't in action. You're going to be debuting next Saturday night, but you did get to see your opponent Psycho G take it on Sean Parker, and it was a fairly back and forth match. But is there anything that you took away from that match?
There is one constant that I took away throughout the entire match. There's a reason his name is Psycho G, because from the looks of it, he's unpredictable. I'll give him that. He's unpredictable. You never know what he's going to do. And also from what I'm seeing, that may be the one thing that makes him so dangerous. But you know, I've faced a lot of dangerous men in my time. I've been in this business a little over a decade. And I'll give the devil his due. G is a very dangerous man. But given the opportunity, I could be just as dangerous.
Oh,
Oh well,
really? Really? You sure about that?
I'm
Are
positive.
you willing to do what I'm willing to do to people? Rob, you see what I do to people. You saw what I did to Mr. K, and that's just barely the tip of the iceberg. You see me send my
Dude,
best
Stevie
friend to a
Wonder could
hospital.
see what you do to you. I'm trying to give you your due. But once
Okay.
again, you're coming at me with the snark.
No,
tone
I'm
and
asking.
attitude.
You said you can be dangerous like me.
Yes.
How? Explain.
You remember what happened the last time I tried to explain something to you, right?
No, I'm going to completely be quiet this time. I'm on an adrenaline low. I will calm down. I will not interrupt you.
Let's just say I could be just as unpredictable. Because I'm not going to reveal what I'm going to do in my match.
Mhm.
We'll just have to wait and see next week.
Okay.
But know
Okay, I
this,
look
G.
forward to it.
Know this, G. The only thing you need to know is it'll be a war.
Oh, oh, no, you don't
Courtesy
tease me
of
with
the
those.
Bricktown Warrior.
You're throwing bricks. Bang. Okay. All right. Well, now you've got me kind of excited. You promised me a war. And if I get anything less, like Mr. K here, you'll be in a hospital bed. I'll see you next week.
Well, Rob, if obviously we know that you and G fighting next week at the New Frontier, live in Los Angeles, California. But after that, obviously you are signed to the roster. But after the New Frontier, win or lose, what's next for the Bricktown Warrior?
That all depends. What's the best prize to get?
Well, obviously, Jay Jones at the moment, he's holding the Ace of Axis Championship. That right there that's essentially our world championship.
You just gave me something to think about. Win or lose, I might go for that. Are there any other singles titles here?
Well, we do have the Hybrid Grand Prix coming up. We still have 4 spots for that, but it is UWFI rules. It's a different sort of rule set. It's more of a shoot style fighting move set. It's more hard hitters, technical fighters, submission specialists. That's going to be decided in a tournament on episode 20. We got the Titans Championship, 220 pounds and up. Your former tag team partner, Jeremy Barmore, is going to be competing in the inaugural match for that next week. And that's pretty much it as far as the men's championship goes.
It's good to have choices, right?
It definitely is. And of course, obviously, the high speed championship currently held by J Mama, but I think we're already a little preoccupied with the competition in that.
Wait for that one. I won't bother.
I mean, there's no specific weight for it. It's essentially about no limits for that championship, but I mean, like I said, the competition.
Now you speak my language.
I mean, obviously the competition for that championship right now is pretty stacked right now, and we're going to be talking to one of the men that's looking for that championship very, very shortly. But is there anything else that you have to say, Rob?
Since Mr. K is here, first off, you okay, man?
Oh, G beat me in places that I should have gotten beaten in.
You're right. I gotta take Mr. K to the hospital. Thank you for
No,
reminding me. Come on,
no,
K, let's
away
go.
from me.
Let's go to the hospital.
Away from me. No.
Okay. So yeah, that happened. And is anything else though, Rob?
Well, win or lose at the New Frontier, I do have some options. But I'm going to serve all the singles champions, present and future, notice. There's a storm coming your way. And it's Superstorm Cayman. It has begun.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, like I mentioned earlier, there is another man that is looking to get that high-speed championship alongside Psycho G. In fact, this man faced off against Psycho G earlier tonight unsuccessfully, but he still proved a lot on his end. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sean Parker. How you doing, Sean?
Hi. Not good.
Well,
I'm not.
I mean, obviously.
Haven't been.
No, go ahead.
Well, I mean, I haven't. Good, really. You know, when you've tried to get into a company that you've watched a lot and not on your way to winning a championship, you lose. It's very hard. And I've been an advocate on you win some, you lose some. But this is a wide variety of losses I've taken last months, not just in this country, but in a wide variety of companies.
Well, obviously earlier tonight you took on Psycho G. You were unsuccessful in that, but you proved a lot against him, but of course you weren't successful in winning. Do you feel like that is that slowing you down whatsoever on your path to trying to become a champion here in Axis?
Yeah, I mean, it really is. Keep getting, too full of myself in that ring. You saw immediately after my clothesline, just like with G, I did this weird hand slapping thing. I tried to go for his head, but he kicked me. I feel like that was things that go downhill. Um, I don't know what is next. I don't. I really have no clear idea.
Well, I mean, you are going after that hybrid combat championship at episode 20 in the hybrid Grand Prix tournament. We still have 4 spots remaining to be announced. You are one of the 4 men that has been confirmed already. I mean, you got Dirks Ryan, you got Jay Mamba as well, the current high speed champion, and of course the Damager Huey Blunts, who is probably the biggest fan favorite going into that tournament. Do you feel like you're going to be able to bring something to that tournament that no other man will be able to?
I do feel like I'm in some tournament. I mean, I've had a wide variety of things that I've like personalities I went through over the like the few months and even last year mainly. I went a lot just predominantly going through all of those changes really made me grow as a character and as a wrestler. I will bring more high flying attitude to there, more striking attitude, just a wide range of things. Wide, very wide.
Well, of course you weren't successful against Psycho G, but are you still looking to go after that high speed championship held by Jay Mamba right now?
Yes, I am, and then if I if I gain any opportunity to face Mamba or whoever the champion is by the time I gain that said opportunity, I will fight my heart out. You know, there's I I just won. I mean, I already have a lot of people liking me, but I don't think I bring personally, I don't think I bring to the table when I'm there. Like half the time when I'm out there, I think of myself as a problem. I think of myself as the same thing in the back of a problem. Me going out there and losing kind of prove that, it's hard. It's really hard to fly back to Seattle pretty much all the time, not be a hometown hero or people that much. I've been wrestling for, I guess, so long in my life, and I haven't really gained that momentum, that fully functioning momentum that I wanted to have for a long time. And it's really beginning to hit me hard. It really is beginning to hit me. Um, for the last months, in almost predominantly every company I've been even in equilibrium. I'm in the majority of the companies in there. There hasn't been consistent win. Like there hasn't been a feel good moment. It really has not. And it's not because of me having this new attitude, this nice guy who likes to push people ahead of him, just help anybody he can. I don't think I'm that. I don't. And there needs to be a consistent amount of charisma. There needs to be a consistent amount of, happiness in my life. But I don't think I am that good. I do not. I don't think I'm even that good. Ought to be. honest.
Okay.
I don't think
All
I
right.
deserve.
Hang on a sec. Hang on a sec, Sean. I'm gonna stop you right there. By the way, I don't think we introduced ourselves. My name is Midas or Chris Midas, but I just go by Midas now. Either way, look, I've been hearing what you've been saying, and I just want to tell you, man, don't think like that. Don't have that kind of negative mindset. Because yes, there are losses. Hell, I took an awful loss tonight. I don't dwell on that. You can't just dwell on your losses. You got to look at the losses that you've had and think, what could I do to get better? What am I doing wrong that I need to change? You can't just go, I'm losing, I don't know where to go. You do know where to go. You just got to find it. You got to look at what you've been doing. You just have to look at what you've been trying to do, what hasn't been working, and try and better yourself. I've
Listen,
had
Midas. You're looking at someone who last year, as soon as he lost a championship in a different company, me, I lost a championship in a different company, and I just went wild. And I said it's growing as a character, but it takes a toll. It really takes a toll.
Okay, but think about it like this. You lost a championship, but that also means you won that championship. How long did you have that title for?
I was the longest reigning person to hold that.
So does it matter if you lost it then? If you were the longest reigning, does it matter if you lost it? You're not gonna be Bruno Sammartino and hold it for over 8 goddamn years. People lose titles all the time. It's what you do when you hold that title. You're telling me that you're the longest reigning champion, and yet you're like this right now? I don't get it. You're fighting for the championship at the Hybrid Grand Prix, the Hybrid Combat Championship. But right now, it doesn't seem like you're championship material. I'm sorry. I'm just telling you how I see it. I'm not trying to be rude by saying that, but the way that you are right now, it really doesn't seem like you have your head in the game after a single loss. So you took on Psycho G, one of the greatest cruiserweight wrestlers of all time. One of the longest reigning cruiserweight champions. Yes, you lost against him, but I saw you in that ring against him. You were freaking good. You are really freaking good. Do I think you could be a champion? Abso-freaking-lutely. Do I think you could be a champion with the mindset you have right now? No, I really don't. I can't say that you would be a champion with that mindset. You have to look, Sean. I'm just gonna leave it with this. Look at that loss. See what you did right, and keep improving. I know for a fact that you could be one of the best wrestlers in Axis. You just got to show that you're willing to step up. And I can say that to everybody. All you got to do is step up. Now I got my time later on, but I'm just gonna leave you at that. That's the advice that I want to give you. Don't take tonight's loss as a failure. Take that as a learning experience. It's only gonna get better from here, man. Best of luck to you. Well, Sean, how you feeling?
I'm beginning to feel very good. I appreciate the words of my. Do you have any more questions?
Well, that's pretty much all the questions that I had. Do you have any last words, possibly?
So, me as a person, I tend to ask this. So I change my moves a lot. I do. It's been a natural thing for me for a while.
It's always good to adapt your moveset.
Yeah, I've always done that for a while. I want to ask you a question. Now, what if I were to use the Swanton Bomb? Call it the Shanton Bomb?
What?
There's been a person on Twitter saying for me to use the Swanton Bomb and call it the Shanton Bomb.
I mean, you'll probably have to try out the move yourself and see how well that goes for you. But I meant like if but last words, I meant, do you have anything to say to the roster, to possibly J Mamba, anything about the Hybrid Grand Prix, anything of the sort?
Fully expecting to get far. A few minutes ago, I wasn't feeling like hopeful, but I always keep hoping. This roster's amazing. This place is amazing. I've never really. Everyone here is just so good at work. It really is. I am grateful. Everyone is so easy to work with, and it's amazing. It's great. I enjoy it a lot.
All right.
Very
All right. Well, thank you, Sean. And now let's move on to our next person, which is actually a man that's coming back right now. It's Midas.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Whoa.
Hang on.
Whoa. Don't go with Midas, please. I want him to take that little advice that he gave to Sean Parker. By the way, Sean, you're gonna get better. Give it fucking time, my brother. It's only gonna take a bit of time to get out of that rut you're in, but trust me, this run ain't there forever. This is just a roadblock on your road to success. But my thing is, Midas is giving all this great advice, but when is he gonna start taking his own? What the hell was that? The hell was that tonight? I walked in expecting a war. I walked in expecting a fight. I faced off against some of the best in this business, and I walk in expecting to go into my little vacation battered, bruised, bloodied, having my teeth knocked down my throat, possibly a couple of contusions on my knee, possibly a black eye. The only thing I really got was a reclining chair and a martini glass. What the fuck was that? Midas.
What was that?
You really You really expect to be Titan champion when you're performing like that? Like, I'm not even gonna brag about me beating you that quick. Cause to be fair, it's kind of sad. I'm disappointed.
All right, maybe.
I mean,
all right, look, maybe my head
I thought you had this
wasn't
big
all.
undefeated streak.
Okay, look, maybe my
Your
head
head's
wasn't
not
all
all the way
that there
there?
tonight. Maybe it wasn't all that there
Really?
tonight. All right.
Really?
I know,
That's
I
the
get-
excuse you're gonna use?
Look, do you really think I'm gonna say, "Oh, I wasn't like, oh no, I was prepared. I was prepared. I just wasn't expecting all that tonight. I didn't even
was
expect that. I didn't even
I'm
expect that.
expecting
Okay.
you to come through and tell the truth once in a while, Midas, because I
What
get
were
didn't
you? Okay,
expect
what
it
were you
all, but at the
expecting
end
me
of
to
the
say?
day,
What are you
I
expecting
was
me to
expecting
say?
you to. I was expecting you to say that you sucked tonight. You wasn't focused at all. That same mindset that I told you about last week. The same thing I told you last week is my goddamn mic decides to go malfunction. Thank your Axis boys for that. Jesus Christ. Bless their souls. The audio guys are doing their best. But the same thing I told you last week is the same thing that you fucked up on tonight. You have grown complacent.
I've grown
You
complacent.
thought that loaded elbow and this. Yes, you have. You thought that loaded elbow and this undefeated streak can guide you to the Titan Championship. But the only thing it guided you to was a nice trip to Deadlift Academy. How did it feel, by the way? Took a black hole slam. You went to Deadlift Academy. You got pinned off of that, which I found strange. And then the coup de grace, the tip of the iceberg. You are coming on here when I'm trying to make excuses for it. There is no excuse for your performance tonight. It was god awful. And
No,
to
I'm
be
not.
honest,
No, I'm not
as
trying to
ba-
make up
to be
any
honest, as bad
excuses
as
for
Sean
that
Piper
loss
wants to
tonight.
beat
Yeah, I
himself up
know
for
it was
hold
bad.
on. Hold on, I'll just say this flat out. As bad as Sean Parker may be feeling right now, thinking that he is down in the dumps, at the end of the day, he is more championship caliber than you are right now. I asked you
One
last week, what are
One
you going to show
loss.
me
One
to prove?
loss. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up. One loss. One loss. That's all it was. One single loss, APH. And you're acting like I've been so hyped up by everybody when I've been on such a losing streak. That's how you're treating me like right now. That's how you're treating me right now. You're treating me like somebody who has been on a losing streak, but has been hyped up so much by everybody. No, I've been had incredible matches back and forth, left and right. I've been having incredible matches. Tonight just wasn't a good night for me.
Look,
and I'm not afraid to admit that.
Like you have an undefeated streak. I'm not treating you like you have an undefeated streak, man. I'm not doing that at all. Matter of fact, I commend you for this undefeated streak you grew yourself on. You defeated one of the members of Pingu Order and Psycho Jade. I respect that. What I am kind of disappointed in, and what I am looking at you as, is a guy who tries to believe his own hype too much. You.
When have I been a guy to start believing in my own hype? I don't have to believe in my own. No, listen, I don't need to believe in my own hype. And yeah, because I was competing for that championship before. I competed for that championship in the past. And now that it's being brought back, once I heard that it was coming back, I just knew I needed to go for it again. I don't care about the Ace of Axis Championship right now. I don't care about the High Speed Championship right now. I don't care about the Hybrid Combat Championship right now. The Titans Championship is what I care about right now.
Here's the thing. I'm hearing words on top of words on top of words on top of words. The only thing I am not noticing from you is action, Midas. Your actions are speaking louder than your words. I am one of your combatants in that Titans Championship matchup. And if I can beat you that easily, who the hell says you got a better chance against Jeremy Barmore? Who says you got a better chance against Sniper? Against MDK? Against Blackson? Who says you got a better chance against any of them? Look, I'm not doubting your abilities at all. I think you're one of the foremost amazing competitors in this business. That fucking deadly elbow is something to be feared. But the problem is, you believe in your own hype too much. You start to get cocky. You start to get complacent. And then when the lights are on bright and you're staring at one of your greatest combatants, you got embarrassed. I'm not one to brag about wins and losses, bro. I take them on the chin. What I'm trying to give you is a piece of your own medicine, a piece of your own advice. Take this loss on the chin.
And guess what?
As embarrassing as it is,
that's
you
exactly
need
what
to
I'm
take it
doing.
on the
I'm
chin
even
and you need to keep
admitting
moving
tonight
forward.
wasn't my night. I admitted that tonight was awful for me. It was a bad loss for me. I'm admitting that. I'm not trying to make up any sort of stupid excuse for that. I lost badly. I'm not afraid to admit that. I'm not afraid to admit when I'm in a bad spot. I was in a very bad spot tonight. It was awful that I took that loss that way. But guess what? I got to move on. I got to move on to next Saturday, Los Angeles, at the New Frontier. I got to focus on you. I got to focus on Barmore. I got to focus on MDK. I got to focus on Sniper. And I have to focus on Blackson, who I know you faced off against before. So I know you got a little bit of experience against some other competitors in this match. And guess what?
I got experience with all of them, man.
Yeah, I got experience with
Truth be told,
most of them as well. I faced MDK. I faced Barmore.
Them all.
Yeah, I faced you.
Look, Midas,
I faced Barmore.
I'll say this
I
right now.
faced. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Midas,
Go say what you're
I'll
gonna say.
go off front and just say this, and then I'm gonna get my ass back into my little jacuzzi and enjoy my vacation. Because damn it, everyone knows what the shit I do with WPW, GTT, and the rest of the crews in Equilibrium and EWTV, including your new partners in GLW. Y'all know as well as anybody. I'm a hardworking man. I got a lot on my plate. I got to balance shit that no one else has to balance. But the bottom line is, I do what I can. But what I need to tell you is, you need to take this loss on the chin. You need to actually get your head in the game. Because the minute you don't, you're going to get embarrassed again. And from a guy who I consider a friend, that's the last thing I want to see. I'll catch you later, Midas. Peace and love.
Yeah, well, I know that he's walking away, but I'm just gonna say this right now. This is a message to not only APH, to all 4 other men that I'm going to be standing across the ring from at the New Frontier next Saturday. I've been hungry for that championship longer than any of you guys. Yes, I lost tonight in a very awful fashion. I'm not going to let that stop me. I'm not going to let that slow me down. I'm just taking that on the chin like APH told me to. And it's not me taking his advice. It's me taking my own advice that I give to everybody. I take this loss on the chin, and I am going to go and become the Titans champion next Saturday. And I'm not bringing up my streak. I'm not bringing up any of my previous losses. I'm not bringing up how I knock people out. I've been hungry for that championship. I'm still hungry. And I'm not going to stop until that championship is around my waist. And I'm going to make sure that it is next Saturday. When I fight each and every single one of you, APH, Jeremy Barmore, MDK, Mr. Blackson, and Sniper. This ain't elimination. This ain't a ladder match. Hell, this ain't World War X. This is one fall to the finish. One of us is going to walk in and walk out of Los Angeles as the Titans champion. I'll be damned if I don't leave without some gold around my waist. To all 5 of you, best of luck.